Peace family, fight fans and globetrotters. Welcome to the Mickey Gunz YouTube channel, the epicenter of the original YouTube boxing community, the YTBC. If you're passionate about boxing, love exploring new destinations, and want to dive into today's hottest topics, you're in the right place. With over 30 years of boxing fandom and 20 years of globetrotting adventures, I'm here to share insights, stories, and lively discussions. Hit that subscribe button. Join the conversation and let's embark on this incredible journey together. Let's go.
When I did good, he said, show you right. When I made a good play, he said, show you right. Show you right. Show you right. At a young age, I was gifted with spiritual insight. Never fitting cause I didn't think my peers act right.
Hi, Mom.
What's up, fight fans? This your boy Mickey Gunz, coming at you with another knockout episode of the Mickey Gunz Show. Today, we're diving deep into a controversial topic that's been making the rounds in boxing circles: weight bullying. Yep, we're talking about rehydration clauses, weight differences, and the shady tactics some fighters use to gain an advantage. Buckle up, because we're going in hard and we're not pulling any punches. Segment 1. Rules and regulations on rehydration. I know some of you guys never took the time to do your research and study this, so here on the Mickey Gunz Show, I'm going to break it down for you, so there's no more delusion. Let's start with the basics. Every boxing organization has its own set of rules when it comes to rehydration weight limits. Here's the rundown. The IBF. These guys have the strictest rules. The 10-pound rule means fighters can't gain more than 10 pounds from the weigh-in to the next morning's secondary weigh-in. It's a way to make sure no one's turning into the Incredible Hulk overnight. The WBA, they're a bit more flexible. They don't have a standard rehydration limit, but can include specific clauses in individual contracts. It's like a case-by-case basis. WBC, they have a couple of steps. Fighters need to be no more than 10% above the contracted weight 30 days before the fight, and no more than 5% above 7 days before the fight. Sometimes they even throw in a fight day weigh-in limit just to keep things spicy. The WBO. No formal rehydration limit here, but like the WBA, they can add clauses to the contracts if both fighters agree. It's all about negotiation, baby. WBA Super. Just like the regular WBA, they can toss in rehydration clauses tailored to each bout. Gotta keep things interesting, right? And don't forget, state and national boxing commissions might have their own rules too. It's a lot to keep track of, but that's why you've got me to break it all down for you. Segment 2. The myth of rehydration advantage. Now, let's clear up a big misconception. Some people think that rehydrating after weigh-in gives a fighter an unfair advantage over someone who has made the same weight. Newsflash, it doesn't. Rehydration is all about getting back the fluids you lost to make weight. It's not about gaining muscle, you're just replacing water. You're not suddenly becoming a superhuman. If both fighters make the weight and rehydrate, they're essentially on equal footing again. No magic tricks, no hocus pocus. It's that simple. Segment 3. Rehydration clauses. The weight bullying tactic. Rehydration clauses can be a sneaky way to weight train an opponent, and Gervonta Tank Davis knows this tactic very well. Let's look at his fights against Mario Barrios. Tank made sure Barrios had a rehydration clause in their contract, limiting how much weight Barrios could gain back after weighing in. Imagine trying to fight at your best when you're not fully rehydrated. It's like being in a battle with one hand tied behind your back. Tank ensured that Barrios couldn't come in heavier and stronger, giving himself a clear advantage. But Tank didn't stop there. He used the same tactic on Ryan Garcia. By enforcing strict rehydration limits, Tank made sure Garcia couldn't bulk up too much after making weight. It's not about gaining muscle, it's about rehydrating. This kept Garcia at a disadvantage, making it harder for him to match Tank's power and endurance. It's a classic weight bullying move, designed to keep the opponent weaker and less effective in the ring. And let's not forget Manny Pacquiao. This guy's a legend, but he's also known for using rehydration clauses to cripple his opponents. It's all about gaining that edge, folks. People think that because you're a smaller fighter and you're fighting someone who's naturally bigger, that you must give him a rehydration clause to make the fight equal. But that's not the case. You're actually crippling your larger opponent and you're gaining an advantage because he's unable to perform to his full potential. Let's reiterate this point just for the people who didn't get it the first time. Just because an opponent is naturally bigger, using rehydration clauses and catch weights to weight drain him almost always gives the smaller guy the advantage. This is because the larger fighter is forced to cut more weight and cannot fully rehydrate, leaving them weaker and less energetic on the fight night. Their stamina, strength, and overall performance can be severely compromised. Meanwhile, the smaller fighter, who doesn't have to lose as much weight, can maintain their physical conditioning and come into the fight fresher and stronger. It's a strategic move that can turn the tables, giving the smaller guy a significant edge. Now, Rigondeaux did ask for the fight, but Loma gladly accepted, knowing he had a size and weight advantage. The result, Loma made Rigo look like he was punching air, showcasing the stark difference in their physical capabilities. This is a prime example of weight bullying. Then there's Canelo Alvarez versus Amir Khan. Canelo, a natural middleweight, dragged Khan up from welterweight. Khan had the speed, but Canelo had the weight and power. The result, a devastating knockout. Canelo's size and strength were too much for Khan to handle, demonstrating how fighting smaller guys and making them come up in weight can severely tilt the odds in favor of the naturally bigger fighter. Segment 5. The myth of rehydration advantage. Let's clear up another big misconception. Gaining water weight after a weigh-in does not give a fighter an advantage over an opponent who made the same weight. Rehydrating is simply about replacing lost fluids, not about gaining muscle or becoming stronger in just 24 hours. Both fighters made the contracted weight, and rehydration just helps them get back to a more natural state. There's no magical enhancement happening here, folks. Segment 6. Devin Haney, not a weight bully. I am so sick of people talking about Devin Haney. He came in 20 pounds heavier. He's a weight bully. Just complaining, making excuses because Ryan Garcia got caught doping. It doesn't make sense, but let me school you and take you to class. Now, Devin Haney, many detractors and haters are now trending, throwing around this idea by calling him a weight bully. But let's get one thing straight. Haney has never broken any rehydration rules or regulations. Calling him a weight bully is just plain ignorant. Haney makes weight, rehydrates within the rules, and fights fair. If you got a problem with that, maybe you need to educate yourself on what a weight bully really is. And I'm here to school you, as I stated earlier. Spoiler alert, Devin Haney is not a weight bully. So there you have it, folks. Weight bullying is real, it's dirty, and it's got no place in boxing. If you want the truth, unfiltered, unbiased, you know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel, because here, everyone has a voice, and we're all about keeping it real. This is Mickey Gunz signing off. Until next time, keep your gloves up and your head in the game.